Alexander here, and thank you guys for joining us today for today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the language in the Philippines. There's two of them that I have been working on trying to learn. It's a very slow process. But the first one is Tagalog, which is the national language, and then the second one is Cebuano, which is the language of the region that Queenie is in. So I'll let Queenie tell you more about that. Also, if you stick around to the end, Queenie has challenged me to do something. Queenie will tell you all about that towards the end of the video. So, Queenie, take it away.
Here in Philippines, we start learning other language in elementary school. Well, I learned English in school. We have a subject English, and the teacher taught us to speak in English in school. Tagalog is the dialect that has been chosen as the Philippine national language. Formerly known as Filipino, are known to be bilingual, having proficiency in two languages and the language Filipino in English. Please like and subscribe to our channel, guys. Cebuano is the lingua franca of the Central Visayas, western parts of Eastern Visayas, some western parts of Palawan, and most parts of Mindanao. The name Cebuano is derived from the island of Cebu, which is the original locus of the language.
Now, for all of you that are viewing that are in the United States, you notice that the schooling over in the Philippines, they start early learning different languages. Whereas in the United States, as you know, it's generally in high school when you start learning languages. And from what I understand, when I took Spanish in college, my professor, Dr. Fernando Ojeda, he told us that the brain in a child is much better equipped to learning new languages. So obviously the Filipinos and a lot of other countries around the world take advantage of this by teaching children young to learn new languages. So being that Cebuano is Queenie and her family's native language, that'll be my main focus of learning of the two languages. I will be more focused on learning Cebuano, but I'll also be learning Tagalog at the same time, because it would be good for me to know that if me and Queenie travel to other parts of the Philippines. Like, let's say I have to go up to the VA up in Manila. You know, it'd be probably good to learn a little bit of Tagalog to be able to get around. Good morning, Queenie. How are you?
Maayong buntag! Kamusta?
Hey, wait a second. Isn't como esta Spanish?
No, that's not Spanish.
But every time I hear somebody say buenos dias, como esta, it always means how you are in Spanish. It sounds like you're speaking Spanish.
This is como está in Spanish. This is como está in Cebuano.
For an example of how Spanish is influenced in Cebuano, Queenie, what are the days of the week in Cebuano?
Lunes, Martes, Miércoles, Jueves, Viernes, Sábado, Domingo.
So as you can see, one of the things that I've learned about both Cebuano and Tagalog is they are very heavily influenced by the Spanish language. And when I first heard this, I was like, oh, well, that's confusing. But it actually, because I did take Spanish in college, and I did retain just a little bit.
So guys, for our 1 year challenge, Alex would be talking only Cebuano.
Alright, challenge accepted. To show your support for me and Queenie as we continue to move forward with this channel and entertain you guys and share our story with you, make sure you hit that like button and share these videos with your friends. Thank you all again. We love sharing these videos with you. Until we see you again next Saturday, You guys have a great week.